from 105.1 The Buzz, joining us live right now. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes. Well, we're going to kick off the new year with some interesting headlines from a 90210 star. What do we have, Mike?
Yeah, Ian Zeiring, who played Steve Sanders on 90210 back in the day, was involved in a street rage incident, I'm going to call it. Over the weekend on Sunday, he was driving through Los Angeles, and TMZ has the video. In the video, you can see his car that gets stopped by a group of street bikers. Now, they're on all sorts of dirt bikes, motorcycles, mini bikes, everything. At one point, it looks like his car gets hit, so he exits the vehicle, says something to them in the regards to probably get out of my way, and don't know what he said there. I'm sure there were a lot more expletives. And then the next thing you know, a bunch of people are jumping off their bikes and attacking him, about 4 or 5 people. They chased him across the street. Some passersby were phoning the police at the time, and there since has been a police report made listing him as the victim in the incident. But all in all, pretty scary stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, Los Angeles is one of those cities. Even if I was completely in the right, if I was driving and something happened on the streets, I would never. I would just you don't engage with other drivers.
Don't look anybody in the eye. Keep on driving.
No, that's scary stuff. You just never know how people are going to react sometimes in a confrontation.
Was he attacked? Like, I mean, was he hurt? Was he hospitalized? Like, how was he in this?
There were no reports of injuries, and based on what you can see in the video, he looks pretty unscathed. I mean, he did almost hit the ground and the hood of another stopped vehicle at one point, but all in all, he looks pretty good. And that is quite in the literal, because he looks almost exactly the same as he did 30 years ago on our TV.
Pretty good in every sense of the word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh. Well, maybe a quieter 2024 is in store for Ian for the rest of his year.
Yeah, we can hope.
Whew.
All right.
Hey, so January 1st also led to some interesting copyright news in the entertainment world. One of the oldest versions of Mickey Mouse is now free reign, public domain. And what are we doing with it?
The original movie version of Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie, has entered the public domain, and it's already got the horror movie treatment.
Oh, no.
Talk about somebody who didn't age well. It's Mickey Mouse, and they are quite literally using the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse, which is terrifying in realistic form. This trailer dropped on New Year's Day. There was also a video game released, but the trailer for this movie, the name of the movie is going to be called Mickey Mouse Trap. And apparently they're going to go with the name Steamboat Willie for the character in the movie, who I'm told doesn't talk, much like the original cartoon character. But yeah, this is what's happening. I mean, first it was Winnie the Pooh, now Mickey Mouse. Is there anything left that is wholesome in America?
I was thinking about it. I'm like, wow, none of our childhood memories are safe anymore.
They're absolutely
the older we
not.
get, the more stuff's going to come out from under
copyright.
copyright.
Did you ever see the Winnie the Pooh? I never saw it.
I saw the trailer and it looked horrible.
It did. This is. It would be hard to not.
Better, honestly.
I get that they're horror movies, but it would be hard to not laugh as they're. And I'm not that person. Like, I get scared during scary movies. I hand up. I'm not that guy that's like, nothing scares me in a scary movie. But it would be tough to not laugh seeing a Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh.
They are referring to it as a comedic horror thriller, whatever you want to call them that. But they are keeping it true and classic to the Steamboat Willie fashion. It's about a group of kids who get stranded on a ferry boat at an arcade, and then Mickey shows up, and the rest is history.
I mean, Steamboat Willie, it does sound like the beginning of like some, tall tale. It does sound like the good name for a horror movie character. So,
oh man,
that'll be an interesting one.
All right. Well, that's one way to kick off the new year, Mike. Appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow.
2024, guys.
Yeah. 2024. And don't forget, you can listen to Mike weekday mornings on 105.1 The Buzz. Well, it's 8:21. Coming up at 8:30 on